Hey there, how you doing? So, tonight is something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a reading of a poem. It's actually the lyrics from a song which I gather was done for some TV series or another, Cosmic Cowboys, by a creative group, creative partnership. I think it's just two people, called Lazarusman. And I call it a poem because it's quite definitely got those poetic things like metaphors, unusual word combinations, repeated imagery and stuff like that. So, I first heard this piece, yeah, I'll keep holding up. I'm going to be using a gong in this video. A favorite temple gong of mine. Now, I really suppose I should have tagged some people before this. Oh well, I can tag them afterwards. This is a gong that was got for selling in my bowls, a singing bowl store, and I decided I liked it enough to keep it for myself. But I think it goes along with this song, which has in the version that I'm listening to, which I listened to in a dance video that I was using for my exercise routine. I just sort of, I'm the sort that is a sucker for this sort of stuff, for these heart tugging. I think that's the phrase we want. Types of writing. The genre of poetry to which this belongs is apparently slam poetry, and I'm guessing, because I didn't read, I found out that it was slam poetry, but I didn't find out what slam poetry was, and all that. But I imagine it means like just slams you right here, or something to that effect. How do you like the outfit? Yeah, do you like it? I've decided that maybe I'll start dressing up a little bit more, because why to wait until I'm 97? And by this time in my life, hopefully I won't be worrying too much about hair loss because of wearing a cap, just as long as I don't overdo it. Any case, now, nobody's tuned in to see this heart-tuggy poetry reading you're about to see, but oh well, here it is. I hope that you enjoy it. Okay. I've got it largely memorized, but just need a reminder every so often. I got large chunks of it memorized, but just need an occasional reminder to tell me what goes in what order and when. I remember when we first met, you did this thing where you'd close your hands and open them, and flowers would appear. I remember when we'd first dance, you'd hold my shoulders, you'd wrap your arms around me, and the sun would appear. I remember when I first looked into your eyes, you did this thing where you blinked, and the ocean would meet us halfway, and the moon would kiss your lips, and I would come alive. So, what I need you to understand, sweetheart, is that, sweetheart, if you leave tonight, sweetheart, I'm not sure if the moon will come up tomorrow, or if the sun will birth a new Saturn. I'm not sure I'll be able to sustain my lungs anymore, and I'm not sure that I'll breathe again. Because if you leave tonight, I'm not sure if Pluto will still be cold, or we'll still be able to photosynthesize, or people will be growing milk from out of their hands. If you leave tonight, I'm not sure I'll have answers for the questions that God has asked me, because I remember the time we had picnics on God's palms. If you leave tonight, the magic will stop. The majesticness of the rain will come to an end, and the mountains will come crashing, and I'm sure that the sea will crawl out of my eyes. I remember when we would dance with us, and the sun would birth a new moon. But if you leave tonight, the world will die. The universe will come crashing down, and God will shed his first tear, and Satan will help a little old lady across the street, and will quit being that majestic being that exists in 3 different planes, and you will stop to see me for who I am, and I will break into a million butterflies and die. If you were to depart in that ship, our relationship would sink like the Titanic to the bottom of the sea with no survivors. No survivors. Because there is this thing you did when you smiled, when you'd hold my hand when times were tough, or you'd pay the bill. We used to have picnics on the palms of God's hands, and I would elevate my existence to a level unknown. But if you leave tonight, I'm not sure if I can do this again. If I can find some full existence in the wave that died before, so. But if you leave tonight, I'll be cast alone. I'm not sure if I can photosynthesize, if I can create proteins, if I can save the world. If you leave tonight. If you leave tonight. So there you have it. My performance of a poem. Thank you all for watching. Take care. And may the one that you love never leave you, tonight or any time.